Well. It's all coming up, Valrak. Well. What a day. I was even expecting this to be a Horus Heresy day.
You can't keep getting away with this.
They literally, like, I was expecting them to keep their gobs closed all the way to, like, the next 2 weeks. But they've done it. They've announced it. They've announced it by not announcing it. And do you know what? Props, fun video. That's what GW marketing should be. Laughs, banter, fun, hype, not really showing it, but also alluding to it at the same time. Right? I hate his smug face. Mate, first Arsenal, another trophyless season, right? And now we have Vindicationrak. What a week.
Last wall protocol engaged.
What a week. Holcomb, thanks for the Vindication donation. Chat, you know what to do. Listen, I don't make the rules. Every single person now has to do the Vindication. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. You can't say no, it's against the law. It's all hearsay. Holcomb, I'm going to put you down 5 times. Hang on, mate, let me get my milky list up. Hang on. I appreciate you, Holcomb. Mate, Reddit, mate, it's been a nightmare for Reddit. They don't know where to put their face. Right? They don't know where to put their face. That sounds like you making the rules. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Right? Chat made the rules, and we put it into law, and now I just enforce them and follow them. That's the way it goes. 10 seconds of the trailer next Thursday.
Our strength grows.
I really don't know what they're going to do next Thursday. Did he still keep going on about it or not? Or did he just shut their mouths now like it never happened? I eat Gene Stealer ass, mate. Thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate you.
4 months ago.
Tell you about this 4 months ago. Everyone who's gifted, I'm putting you down ×5 for the giveaway on Monday. Harkins, mate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mate, you're down 5 times, Harkins. I love you. And, mate, you're down 5. Sorry, Harkins, you're down fucking 25 times. What am I about? Vox, mate, thanks for the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've had you all down. I'll times you by 5, right? You're all amazing. Reddit in tears of Val Vindication. Mate. So the main thing is, right, here's the main thing. Mate, let's pop over here, because there's a few things to talk about, right? Yes, they're calling it the Horus Heresy. Mate, there's still some people, who are saying it's still not happening. They don't believe it's going to be a new edition. And Games Workshop are doing this for fun. Are you telling me Games Workshop are going to waste money? Are we following the same company here? Are we talking about Games Workshop who love their money?
Last wall protocol engaged.
What it is, mate, right? I'll tell you what it is. They just can't admit when they're wrong. Unlike me, mate, I will admit when I'm wrong. The bad thing about that is that I'm never wrong, so I'll never admit it. But for these guys, they're wrong. So it's just the way it is. Mate, Pope Bracky's back. Krieg, Dank, mate, I love you, mate. Thanks for the 5-1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Frags, mate, thanks for the big 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mate, lads, ladies, Xenos, mate, I'm going to add you down 5 times. I really fucking hate him. Check the ego. The thing is, mate, right? This is the thing. You have to have banter with it. You have to have banter. If you take everything they say on Reddit and stuff seriously, then that's it. So to just go over the website again, just in case people are confused with what's going on. All right? Just in case.
I'm still fairly new. Will I be able to use the new for 40k as CSM?
Right, so, okay, 87th Tribe, I'm going to explain everything. I'm going to break it all down right now, okay? This is what we're going to do. I'm going to break it down for you, bit by bit. You can nibble on it. You can eat it. You can taste it, shove it in your ass. You can do whatever you want with it. Time Lord Rick, mate.
What about that time with the Black Templar model you promised was coming?
Soon. Soon TM. Right? Soon TM. Right, first things first. It says here, we're here in the Horus Heresy new edition box is definitely coming and features salamanders. I wonder where they've heard it from. Do you think this video is banter on my rumors or not? Or am I being too... How do I say this? Is my head too big? I know you say I've got a massive 5 head anyway. But do you think this is... I won't class it as a dig. I say it's like banter off the rumors that have been happening. Egotistical, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you very much. Who was that? Matt, mate. Matt, thank you for the Vindication donation. I appreciate you, mate. I've added you down 5 times.
Requisitions arrived.
Is Dawn the new Pope? Dawn, the new Pope's American, apparently.
I'll super chat, but I won't gift because this is happening too often now.
It's the same.
I think you already know what's coming, so it's not vindication.
Listen, you
Not
sound like
full
Reddit
face
Keith.
emoji. Rolling
Typical
eyes, face
Scouser,
emoji.
right? You sound like Reddit. Mad because we're up and you're down, as always. Right, so it says Salamanders are coming as the main faction. Technically, there is no main faction in the box set. One is painted as Salamanders, one is painted as Iron Warriors. It doesn't mean you got to get Salamander-themed bits or Iron Warrior-themed bits. It's literally, one's painted silver, one's painted green. You can paint it all green if you want. You can paint it all silver, all blue, all red, all yellow, right? All black. Whatever you want. It's just decals they stick on there. That's all it is. Daka, where the hell have you been? Push Heresy Fit. Now, this is made up. This is definitely made up. So, this sprue, by the way, that they're showing off is the Palatine Blades. They've literally just photoshopped it green, so don't believe that. Now, there is things on here that are true. That, for example, this picture here is the foot of the new Dreadnought, Saturnine Dreadnought. That is the new foot of it. From what I've heard through the whispers, that is definitely the foot of the Saturnine Dreadnought. So there's a few things that are on here that are real, and a few things are not. Mate, it's basically Games Workshop trying to be the Alpha Legion at this point. They're putting things out there that are real, things out there that are fake, to confuse people, which I find hilarious. Stomp Stomp, seeing this doing the rounds, like it looks like a Heresy or a Dreadnought, don't recognize it, looks massive. Maybe a Leviathan, Redemptor's in 30k, looks big. What do we reckon? None of them. Saturnine. All right? Now, this is where people are losing their fucking minds. All right? Are losing their minds. Rules overhaul, question mark. Apparently, there's a D18 in the box. And from what I've heard, there's no D18 dice. Just a bunch of D6s and scatter dice in the box. So this is definitely, to be fair, it looks like a fucking football they bought from like the pound shop and just stuck a bunch of numbers on. That's fake. Right, that is definitely
this
fake.
This has to be the nerd version of insider trading at this point. Knew it's coming. Then a Vindication stream.
I think
Coincidence?
not.
I
Listen,
think not. Triumphant
there's no insider
emoji.
trading, right? There's nothing like that. What I will say, apparently, there's 50 plus models in the box. Around 50 models. If not 50, then just over 50 or just under 50. But 50 is the mark to look at. That is the Dreadnought, the Saturnine Terminators, the Saturnine Praetor, the Mark II Centurion, the Mark II Marines, all that type of stuff. So there's a bunch of models in this box. A bunch of models. More figures than Horus Heresy players. Listen, where's the lie? Right? Where is the lie? Do you know the funny thing about this? They haven't even posted about it on Warhammer community like it's not happened. Which is more to the banter. Right? Where are the scams today? Mate, there's no scams. It's just Vindication. Right? Tallahassee, you have to give the membership for the Vindication. Let's go to the full video. It's all right. I'll have them in a bit. It's okay. Have you looked at the sticky notes? Mate, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to look at the sticky notes.
New heresy confirmed and American Pope in the same day. I hear the new Pope plays Slange, gives
Oh my
kids
God.
sweets and plays EC and loves My Little Pony.
Oh my God. All right. Guys, just ignore JB. Right? He's the village idiot. He's the village troll. Back under your bridge, JB. Right. Let's jump over to the watch along. Let me put stream chat over here. Properties.
Requisitions arrive.
Is it here? There we go. Everyone say hello to YouTube. You're
I
live.
think you crossed the line when you said there aren't even enough of us to meet up and scrap in the GW car park.
Well,
There's
was I...
at least 12 of us, dude.
Mate, come on now, mate. Right, listen. Just because you bring a mirror doesn't mean there's double of you, right? We've spoken about this before. We've spoken about this before. Stop inflating the numbers. Right. There's a bunch of things to look at here. So, firstly, it says meeting 3 p.m. the 24th of the 6th. Now, the reveal show is the 22nd/23rd, depending how you look at it. But then again, that's this month. So the 24th of the 6th is next month in June. So is that alluding to maybe a release date? Or an announcement of a release date? Or something? Do you know what I mean? I know, mate, it's a Tuesday as well. Like I said, could it be like some type of article? So it's definitely not going to be a reveal show. As far as mate, right? As far as I'm aware. They do have funny things on here, like they got the Joe crew with the Codex question mark in the background. A bunch of AOS always on the shelf where it belongs. Terminator posts on the background. Assault Terminator's coming. Hazard Stripe paint. Mate, that's another big thing, right?
Help YouTube, Val has me trapped in his sex dungeon.
No, I do not, right? I do not. Mate, it could be Skulls next month. Mate, it could be Cookie Dude. Right? If you zoom in on the shelf, you will see a Black Templar. Templar release a Lysander, mate. Imagine if it was there. That would be incredible. You should wear the tinfoil while trying to find Easter eggs. I should.
No one in my area plays HH. Honestly, the two big games in my area are 40K and Old World, which is growing fast.
Yeah, I think Old World has got a pretty big thing. It's nostalgia and stuff like that. Mate, I'll be honest with you. I'm sure there's people who play it in Manchester, but I haven't found them. You know, it's like Where's Wally at this moment in time. The next big thing, like I said, has a stripe paint alluding to the Iron Warriors being half of the box. Maybe. Right? Again, mate, I'm just looking at little bits here. I'm just looking at little bits. Just little bits. Iron Losers, indeed.
There is 2 heresy boxes on the tables. The lip of the box is just the Horus Heresy. It's new. Normally has a photo of a Horus Heresy with what's in the box.
Where? What? What table? I don't see any Horus Heresy boxes on the table. I see the artwork here. That's Rogel Dawn on the shelf. Confirmed Rogel Dawn, next Primarch coming back. No, isn't that the Joy? Isn't that like these type of Horus Heresy figures? These here? I'm convinced this is a Joy Toy box, mate. I'm sure that's a Joy Toy box. I am 99.9% sure that's a Joy Toy box. It has 2 dates, May the 8th and June the 24th. Well, mate, we're past May... Well, when's May the 8th? Wait, May the 8th is today. Wait, hang on now. That's today. Mate, where's May the 8th one? Am I missing something here? Right, let's go forward a little bit. Also, it says droppers here. What have I been saying? Games Workshop new paint range apparently is going to feature dropper bottles. We've been talking about this for months. Oh, mate, it does say 8th here. Yeah, but does it say 5th? Right, let's zoom in a little bit. Well, we can't zoom in, but you know what I mean. Right? It says Liber Hereticus as well, in, like, on her monitor.
What?
Have you seen the release schedule? The new edition of Horus Heresy is coming.
Do these people work at GW or are these actors? These guys are actors, right? There's no way that there's this much charisma and personality behind a GW desk. listen, GW, take shots at me, I'll take
First
shots
of
at you.
all, protocol
All right?
engaged.
Definitely
Our
actors.
strength grows.
Yeah, I think it's actors as well. You don't know your own stuff, get out, Keith. Might actually be worth it then, because Citadel paints are pretty good in general. You sure it's not AI? Seems they have more than you at this time. You should know. Valrak, can Dawn make COVID go away? No. Avocado, you have to get 10 memberships and you get rid of COVID. Fan mate, thanks for becoming a member of the channel. I massively appreciate you. One absolute legend. Why have I not got the member goal on over here? There we go, mate. We're on 36 vindications this stream. Anyone who doesn't do the vindication is an Iron Warrior. There we go. Judas Rat, get out, John. Keep going. Mate, I tried to see what he's typing here. They're using Apple Mac software. I know that. No wonder everything's fucking broken. Mate, look, you've got more Horus Heresy stuff down here. You've got Azrael. You've got Dante on the desk over here. It says Mordheim here. I noticed that. I'm just saying, is that a tease? Mordheim in the corner. Mordheim is up on the shelves, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Right? We have got him. Lies, that is Alfarius. Mate, it could be Alfarius. It could be Alfarius. Mate, I know these emails, because these are like the emails they send to you, because it's a signature more, Warhammer more often. But what's he typing? Does it say fuck Valrak? I'm not too sure. Yeah, you got some AOS on the shelf where it belongs. Again, just mate, I broke this trailer down. You've got Blood Angels over here. You got the Xiphon Flyer. Just like when it's a bit, you got the Leviathan Dreadnought in the back as well. Let's just do it a little bit. Look, you got Leviathan, Xiphon Flyer. It looks like Terminators, but it's basically a Blood Angel army over here. You got AOS here. This, yeah, look, there's Joy Toy. Mate, I can see it right now, mate. Mate, that's a Joy Toy model. This is a Joy Toy model. Watching with you is a special kind of torture. Listen, Al, screw you. What does the background junk matter? Because it matters, mate. They hide things in the background. Look at this here, 8 for the 5th. Look, it's 8 for the 5th today. It matters. Let's just go again, ready? Let's just do scene by scene. You're right, fan. You were right. Look, 8 for the 5th. What does it say? Zoom in. Can you see that? What does it say? Something. 8 for the 5th, though. Which is today.
Requisitions arrive.
Enhance. Mate, we need someone to enhance this ship. Interesting Easter eggs.
The Joy Toy should be the Phantom Titan.
Mate, Hank, mate, imagine. You're starting to sound like a crazy person. Always have been. So, yeah, all that's there. And if we keep going. Zooms in on him.
I think it's just hearsay.
I think it's just hearsay. Meh. It goes like this. Meh. Lifts up his eyebrow. Did they move the US? So it's August the 5th. Wait, hang on now. No, mate, nothing's happening on August the 5th. Someone needs to wellness check on CMV. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
You've been waiting a long time to say that, haven't you?
That bit's a bit cringer.
The numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
It's fun. Mate, and that's it. Mate, that's what we've got. That's where we're at now. The Warhammer, the Horus Hearsay. Confirmed. This is Horus Heresy 3rd edition. Horus Heresy 3rd edition. It's happening. It's all true. It's all true. Drop a bottle's confirmed. Yes, Sky, mate. We just went through it all. Mate, drop a bottle's confirmed. Quick hide. The women JB's around. Always. Right? Always. Good job. The lady ain't wearing a low-cut top. You might have missed something. Psyduck, I'm not a pervert like you. Played 2 or 3 seconds. Odds I won't jump to the new one. At the end of the day, I've said this to so many people. Right? I've said this to so many people. Why the fuck are you buying the game for the rules? You want to hear something real? The rules, for me, are the worst part of Warhammer. Models, lore are up there. Rules, kind of meh, right? All about those books, all about those characters, all about bringing to life your tabletop models. That's me, right? That's me. That's me. You can't create Grimdark in the office like that. What Mark Armour is in the new box set? Mark II. I treat Horus Heresy like 7-Up. Never have, never will. Rules don't matter to Val because he cheats. This is also true. Valrak makes his own rules. Mate, I do make my own rules. Mate, someone has to make the game fun. It's not going to be Games Workshop. Sorry if you said this. Buy the Horus Heresy on the desk. Our Joy Toy. Mate, yeah, we've already come to that conclusion, the Joy Toy. I actually own a bunch of Joy Toy Horus Heresy boxes. I've actually got some up there, to be fair with you. But yeah, it is Joy Toy. As far as I can tell from all the trolls, we are getting 2018 Apocalypse rules for Horus Heresy. I think Horus Heresy rule set, and again, I've heard nothing about it. I've heard a few things, but nothing spectacular. I think it's just going to be 2.5. I think it's going to be condensed rules.
You missed the note on the desk. It said to August 5th. Dorn is dead confirmed. Val will be mad.
Rue, you owe me a gifted membership. This is the Vindication stream tonight. Everyone owes me a membership. All the Greys. Oscar, Ryan L. Johnson, Coursing, Harkins, Daniel, David, Rue, right? Dan owes me another 10. Al, I actually want more complicated rules. Heresy's a bit too easy right now. Do you think? Yeah, let's get even more people not to play it. Chaos Knight's gone from the web store, so it'll be here soon. Crom, I am convinced they're going to show off the Chaos Knight this Monday. I'm convinced. Convinced. Harkins, I know, mate. I was only playing. Thoughts on converting Horus Heresy models for 40k? Do it.
Last world
Why not?
Engaged.
So your model, mate.
Our
if anything, right. If you're playing Chaos, it makes even more sense to have Horus Heresy vehicles in your Chaos armor with spikes on them. The Land Raiders, the Dreadnoughts, the Rhinos, the Land Speeders. Because this is all the old veteran tech that they still have access to, and they've been keeping up repaired through the years in the Eye of Terror. So let's go. Why are you right again? Because, you know, according to Reddit, you throw enough shit at the wall, something's bound to stick. There we go. Coursing, mate. Thanks for the big 5. I can respect you now, Coursing. I can respect you. The Americans, not so much. The Americans have abandoned me again.
You get
I want some
zero
mechanical
members
models.
till you get me my birthday army.
You get nothing, Rue. Whatever happened to Heresy Custody Ballroom? Did it fall through? No, mate, because things can happen years in advance. I still believe that is a thing, and we are going to get plastic Custody stuff. Plastic Custody stuff. Shitty walls in that Reddit place, mate. Reddit loves rolling around in their own waste, right? They're Imperial Fists. Wait, what? This American is still forking over Vindication fee. Vox, I appreciate you. Do you know what, Vox? You're the only American I trust. And Alex. Alex is in chat as well. Alex, thanks for the big 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alex, Coursing, I'm going to times you by 5, mate. Thank you so much. How's it going, Valrak? Mate, I'm doing good. It's been a fun day. I was going to release my Space Marine video talking about successor chapters and rumors around Pedro Cantor, Raptors, Space Sharks, Minotaurs. I was going to release that today, but they posted this instead, so I thought I'd just do this.
How do I find you on WhatsApp?
Mate, that's the neat bit. You don't. I don't give my WhatsApp out. Are you mad? Listen, right. There's this, and then there's private rack. There's a difference. Okay? If you want to message me, message me on Discord. Crusade's back on the menu, boys. Tempted to do Carcharodons now they use Mark III and Mark II. Do it, mate. Do it. Harkins, I trust you as well, Harkins. Okay.
Last World Protocol
I trust all the Americans
that
have done the Vindication. Everyone else, you're basically the people who threw my tea into the water. You get an invite if I had your WhatsApp. Walker, I will never give my London guy a WhatsApp, right? I don't want, like, Chaz and Dave memes being sent to me all the time. Edge, mate. Thank you so much for the big 5. What an absolute legend. Mate, I put you down 5 times. Good evening. How you doing, DN stuff? Templar, mate, how you doing? Welcome, brother. New Mark 7. I truly believe we will one day get a, well, I say new Mark 7. Mark 7 at a better scale. I think the way that the Horus Heresy is going into, and eventually bleed into, they will do the Scouring rules. Where you get new characters, I say new characters, redesigned characters like Sigismund as like a Black Templar. I think that's direction they're going to go into. Hang on, let me just let my dog on my room. 1 second. Go on then, dog. Go on. Be free, dog. Be free. There we go, he's gone. Mark 7 is almost sold out. Well, mate, if you go onto their website right now,
our strength grows.
Let me get it up. Mate, let me get it up. Where is it? Actually, I'll just get the PM that JB sent me on Instagram.
Last wall protocol engaged. Our strength grows.
Here it is. I don't know about you guys. Holy shit. Black Templar, mate. Thanks for the big 5. I'll put you down 5 times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Zombie,
to
mate.
be fair,
What
it was the
legend?
tea or
Times
your
5.
ancestors. You're welcome. If we weren't so nice, you wouldn't be here.
Get out.
You're welcome.
It's all sold out online. Horus Heresy 2nd edition. Gone. Box set. Gone. Gone now. It's all gone. It started to go. If you can still get it on your GW site or a local shop and you still want this box set, go and get it now because it's about to go. I'm telling you this right now. Once it's gone, mate. It's not coming back. It's not coming back. It's been got a while now. She's gone. It's dead, Jim. If I got a couple of eBay, anyone wants them, since walk at this guy for triple the price. Yeah, look at him. What a bastard. Bob, mate, thanks for the gifted membership, mate. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. Sorry I'm late, Val. I've been playing Middle Earth Battle Games. Mate, nice. That's awesome. No Heresy Thursday. Technically, it's Hearsay Thursday. This potentially is the biggest Horus Heresy Thursday of the year so far. Because they've announced a brand new game. Do you know what? The 22nd of May, I just thought of this. The 22nd of May, when the preview show is a Thursday. Which means they're going to reveal Horus Heresy 3.0 on a Thursday at the reveal show. Technically, for me, it'll be a Friday. Because, you know, I'm in the real time zone. You know, the people who made time. You know, Britain. But, yeah. It's all making sense. It's all coming together. A new, better Heresy. Wait, mate. Right, there's a lot of trolling on here. Again, there's a lot of trolling. Valrak was gifted, using gifted memberships money to fund high quality ad promoting Heresy free won't cover up your lies. We know you did this. Mate, a lot of people, mate, myself included, when I saw this, because JB sent me this today, and I literally said to him, wait, is this real? I thought it was a fan website. I thought, wow, someone's made like a bit of a banter account and they've got really high production value. That's hilarious. Mate, I know it's real. I know it's real because they've been posting it on their real social media forms. Plus, like you said, it's got all rights reserved Games Workshop. It's all there. Mate, I know it's 100% legit. But first seeing it, I was like, no. And I was like, wait, hang on. That's
Real
definitely
time
Saturday
is
Night
Florida
Dread.
man time.
Let's go. Like this is fake, right? But yeah, there's truths mixed with lies. Proper Alpha Legion. Also, by the way, did anyone notice that they actually have Alfarius as their avatar as well? Top tier memeage. Top tier banter. Top tier banter. It's Omegon. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Yeah, sorry, it's Omegon. I bought a German AOD box, but it's still in stock. I bought the book for like 10 quid separately. Didn't want to lose out on the deal. Yeah, don't lose out on it. New Alpharius, I predicted Vindication, can I? Jane's Workshop is going to put Valrak out of business. He can try. Right? If he's entering the waters of the Rumorverse, listen. Let's go. Mate, I really do think Games Workshop should embrace the rumors. The memes. I think we should see more stuff like this because I think it's fun. It gets people talking more. Look at all the talk, right? Look at all the talk we've had today. All the back and forth, all the jokes, all the laughs. This is, mate, this is what it should be. Might be tempted to buy the box, Saturn Terminators and Saturn Hellbrute for my Iron Warrior. Sounds fun. Wait a minute, Val isn't Jane's Workshop? Mate, he wishes. AOD is being dumped on the US Amazon for $258. Goddamn. I wish you'd talk less, to be honest. Farion, don't start. This is 100% the way they should do marketing, and the random reveals has been great. It's been fantastic, mate. Do you think the faction books will be redone and they will compress some of them together? Mate, I'll be honest with you right now, Ambient, I have no idea how they're going to do it. I can only theorize, and my theory, going off what they've done to other editions and other game systems, is that they're going to cut off some of the fat. They're going to condense it more, make it roll a little bit smoother, get rid of units that no one was playing or collecting or selling, and then put it back out and see how it goes. Again, that's pure speculation. I did hear one rumor regarding rules, and again, take this with massive pinches of salt. I heard that potentially you can assault for more vehicles. I don't know if that's true or not. Everyone gets like boarding ramps. I wish they had that in 40k. All vehicles you can assault from. Now that would be nice. Just charging out of like rhinos and repulsors. Yeah, I'd take it. Drop pods. That'd be cool. You're wrong about Saturn being Terminators. They're going to be new Dreadnoughts. Wrong. Wrong. Saturn Terminators. And a Saturn Dreadnought. Wrong, Kevo. Wrong. Return to Rhino Rush? I have no idea. Faction books should be arcane journals in our world. No one wants that back, Inventory. Horus Heresy is backwards compatible with Legions.
How do you know that's the Saturnine Dread leg? Confirmed Valrak has the photo. I'm just thinking, right? I'm trying to put two and two together. That's, mate, they said it's the Leviathan. It's not the Leviathan, it's not the Redemptor. GW HH3 equals money, 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 money. Come here, moo moos. Money, money, money.
Do you think it's gonna sell? Do you think it's gonna sell? Mate, it's not a Leviathan. I've looked at the Leviathan, it's not a Leviathan. Right? I broke it down. It's definitely not a Leviathan.
Requisitions arrive.
It's kind of similar, but it's not. Right?
Something happening with Alpha Legion Joy Toy Gas Soma NY new Alpha figures and Exodus before Rio Megan.
The legs look skinner. No, mate, I don't know what you're, but I don't know what picture you've been looking at, but mate, your head's so far up your ass, you're seeing female custodians everywhere. No idea. Get out, Sam. I'm not even saying that. If it's not push fit, it'll get one, mate. It's not push fit. It won't be push fit, trust me. The push fit is a troll. The push fit is a troll. Salamanders, Iron Warriors, Saturnine Dreadnought. How do Horus Heresy armies compare to 40k one size-wise? The Marines are a little bit smaller than Primaris Marines.
It is literally the Leviathan without the knee pad.
Push fit is not a troll. Mate, listen, right? I don't think it's push fit. I do not think it's push fit. I think they're trying to troll you, thinking it is push fit. That's my take. That's my take. That's my opinion. That's my speculation. Mate, we know this sprue, that is a troll. That is the Flawless Blades. We've analysed the picture of your foot from Valfest, and I've come to the conclusion that you have small feet but wear bigger size. To pretend you're normal size feet is why you fell. Get out. The Valrak opinion is wrong. Are you pro push fit or nah? I don't know really. Sometimes it can be good. Sometimes it can be annoying. I guess it depends on the model. We all know Heresy players are the most reasonable players of the Warhammer community and definitely can take a joke, right? Right? Well, mate, when I find a Horus Heresy player, I'll ask them and let you know. It's quite hard. The Infernus Marines were annoying push fit. One of the things with push fit is it stops you building models a certain way, which I don't. Sorry, it's like you're limited to build options, which I don't like. How did you happen to mention that the US Joy Toy Golden Goose Kickstarter got cancelled? I have no idea what that is, mate. What the fuck is that? Who is it? Custodies and asses. He's working for James Workshop, mate. A lot of people think it. A lot of people are fucking idiots. Can confirm. Can confirm top image is Emperor's Children Spire. It is. The entire green sprue is a troll. Look at the left corner and the bits. Mate, everything on that sprue is a troll. That is not real. Image, real. Push fit, no. This image, fake. Fake, real, fake. Real. It's poetry, it rhymes. Just jump on this bandwagon with me, okay? It's happening. It is happening. Horus Heresy is happening. It's definitely happening. 3.0 is happening. And it's going to be a great time. We're going to have a great time. Leviathan Dreadnought in the box? No, it's not Leviathan Dreadnought. Have you inspected the elements page yet? I have, mate. I've tried to find things, and there's really nothing there. I think Games Workshop knows this by now. Look, if you actually go onto it, and you go here, I think if you go network, really, and then you search stuff, fail to block by kind elements, fonts, it's all here. It's all there, like where everything is, really. Yeah. It's all there. It's all there. There's a couple of mentions of Horus, but that's it. Stumbled across the box set images by mistake. Mate, I won't put it past Games Workshop to do this at this point. I saw you got a new spray paint named after you, or is it fake? No, mate, that's real. I have a spray, mate. If you put ! USA in chat right now.
Slanderrak at it again, insulting all three of us Horus Heresy and
Crusader Von Vader, you deserve it. Okay, mate. If you put ! USA in chat and search Valrak on that affiliate page, you can now buy Valrak Yellow in America. ! USA. You can now buy it. Is your paint the same as Avalon Sunset? It's more of a richer yellow. It's more of a richer yellow. It's better, I would say. You get more. You get more in the can. It's a better coverage. It's a primer as well as a color. It's great. Try it out for yourself. What do you expect they will show next week? What do I expect they will show next week? I think there's going to be more on this Horus Heresy. I think they'll put out another trailer. I think this is a two-parter. I really do. I think they'll have a second bit to it. Whatever that second bit is, I have no idea. It's up for pre-order on War Games Portal. Well, thanks, Pretender, if you pre-ordered it. Are you heading to the UK Games Expo? That's my plan. I think I'm going to go there Thursday night. That's when the press night is. Well, hey, look at Valrak having his own little event. Evening, Val, are we talking about your urine sample? Wait, hang on now. Make Valrak spray on the foil hat. Off topic, what do you think will come from the Black Templars losing one of their precious black swords to the EC champion? Maybe new EC character in the future, a crusade to retrieve? Mate, we're going to purge. We're going to fight, we're going to purge. Valrak, I have a serious theory for 3.0. Shoot, baby. Make sure you become a green name first before you start shooting. Make Valrak spray on the foil hat. I was actually going to do foil silver, but I want to do the yellow first. Great content. New 40k fan here was bored and bought a book, The Space Wolf Omnibus. I can't sleep, having dreams. YouTube algorithm is nothing but 40k. Co-workers are starting to look like orcs. Ronnie Lee, mate, I would suggest... oh my god, I forgot what it's called now. Mate, if you're into Space Wolves... oh, chat, mate, help me out. My head is up my ass. The Space Wolves and Grey Knights. Emperor's Gift. Thanks, Mike, son of Fenris. That's it. Mate, get the Emperor's Gift. It's the best Space Wolf book.
You need to tell your employees to up their acting skills. They need to watch your foil videos and learn from their boss.
Can I say something? And this may come across as very big-headed, right? This may come across as, look at this guy and his ego. Someone has to stop him. I think that video could have been 10 times more funner if they invited me and put me in the background at the desk with my foil hat on. Just sitting there, saying nothing. Just blurred. Just blurred. Right? Just blurred in the background. Blur rack. In the toilets. I think that would have been way more funner. And people would have been going, what the fuck is going on? Or, even don't have me there. Make a foil hat and put it on a shelf. Now that is banner. That is top tier banner. That is tippity top tier banner. Too bad about the blacklist. It is what it is. Lehman Russ sons are ugly. You got dogs. You got dog sons, Lehman. You're a dog wife, Ted. Okay, makes sense. Valrak, Leviathan.
Lehman Russ sons are ugly.
Wait, who now?
You got dog sons, Lehman.
I'm going to do a Dark Side of Space Hulk Deathwing streams. I've done them before in the past, mate. Just out of focus in the background, mate. It'd be so good. So you confess that you were producer of the trailer. If I was a producer, there would have been more. There would have been more banter in there. There would have been more hints, mate. I would have done like Space Marine Codex, like 2.0 for this edition, everything. The Pale Spear, Valrak, Altharius. I don't think the spear is related to the Horus Heretic. I've said this before, Broder. I think that spear is related to Necrons.
There's a heresy player in Rochdale. Happy hunting.
Mate, Rochdale? Mate, I would rather throw myself off my roof. Again. Than do that. Did they reject the pitch? Mate, they never even responded to the email. What was I saying then? Oh yeah, right, about the Altharius spear. Don't forget, right, Altharius spear is a Necron weapon. He got it from the Necrons. So it makes sense to have a similar themed spear for a Necron release. Trades in the Infinite, maybe? I'm not too sure. Could be, could not be. But I definitely think there's more Necron stuff coming. Being funny if they had hit a hit list in the background for an assassin with your name in it. Mate, they should have. Right? Mate, they should have. I think that's the kind of shit which is funny. Maybe they can't do that because it could get them in trouble or something in case someone complained. I wouldn't complain. I would never complain. I'd find it as fucking hilarious banter. You guys know me, right? You take the piss out of me every single night. I can get on more or less with every single joke thrown at me. Every single joke thrown at me, because that's all it is. It's a laugh at the end of the day. People who take this too seriously, they need to get a fucking life. Did Alpha Legion shenanigans force Emperor's children to ditch most of their Chaos Space Marine arsenal? Wait, what happened? You would never complain? Mate, I would never complain. Right? I complain about the rules because the rules are dog shit. And I will complain about the rules until they stop being dog shit. Picture of Employee of the Month in the background and Valrak's face on it. Mate, yes! That could have been amazing. What you on about Scabbering Chief? Mate, we've just been looking at this about Horus Heresy, 3.0 confirmed. Just a Peter guy with a doll with a hat on. Mate, let's do it. Mate, stuff like that, I'll take it. The Stomp Stomp rubs me wrong way. Emperor TTS never got finished because of GW stupid policy. Well, to be fair, we are. He chose not to make him anymore. I thought he could have kept on doing them because it falls within the policy of what's it called? Where you can joke on a product. What's it called? There's a word for it. Not fair use. Parody. That's it, parody. It's a parody. It's a parody. As far as I'm aware, right? As far as I'm aware, and I think he even sent Alpha Booster a message about this. He was never contacted by GW. He just chose to abandon it just in case. But you know, that was his choice. It's his animation. He can do what he wants with it. What are we being scammed on today, Valrak? Everything, mate. Everything. He stopped specifically to not have to deal with GW's legal team. Yeah, but they never contacted him. That's what I'm saying. As far as I'm aware. You may not be taking credit for this hearsay. Game Riot, I'm the sole reason this exists. This whole website is because of me. I'm not big-headed, right? I don't have an ego. I'm very down to earth. I'm modest. I'm so down to earth, and I'm so... How do I say this? I'm so approachable, and people can connect with me because I'm just like them. But better. So yeah, I don't blame GW. I don't blame GW. Okay? They want in on the memes. They've obviously been watching Monday memes, and they want in on it. They want in on it. 6 head incoming. I love it. Did you write the 40k first edition? Well, technically, 40k was made the year I was born. So yes, I was based on the first edition of 40k. It's all because of me. My friend's just getting through the day today, one thing at a time. Inspirational rack, always Dakar. You should know this. The Warhammer Joy Toy team had a limited release on Kickstarter with Golden Goose. The US distributor, it was cancelled on Tuesday. Was it? I don't think GW would ever do business with people who do Kickstarters. They would never do this. By the way, Dakar, I meant to show you. My decals arrived today for the chapter that I'm planning to do. I'm going to do a custom theme to see if they'll turn out. Again, I'll show you soon.
Will burn.
So down to earth that he's standing on Pluto.
Let's go, Dakar. Let's go. We're going. We are going. Has anyone given the Vindication as 40k? Is here because of you? Mate, let's face it, right? 40k is doing as good as it's doing because of me. Right? I'm the sole reason that 40k is the best. Looks German. It's a fucking Maltese cross. What are you on about? God damn it. Know your history. Thank you for that. I've got an emblem for my tanks on my tab bases. Don't you start, Nick. Least humble Valrak moment. Alpha Legion refresh along with the launch box. There could be... Right. This is what I predict. So, of course, not next Thursday. Next Thursday, there may be more. But definitely the Thursday after that, it's going to be the reveal. And I don't think it's just going to be the box set. I think they're going to show off a few more. I'm not going to say, like, 10 products. Maybe 1 or 2. I think they'll show off 1 new plastic tank and 1 new plastic unit that is sold outside the box set to get people even more hyped. I personally think the tank is going to be the Fellblade.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics.
The Kickstarter by Golden Hood was a scam, was it?
The Kickstarter by Golden Hood was a scam.
God damn. Is it Thursday? Does it mean we will get Horus Heresy updates on the site instead of Warhammer Community? Mate, it's Thursday today. But what they've chosen to do where is it? Let me get the Warhammer Heresy website up. Sorry, the Warhammer Community website. So what they've chosen to do on the Warhammer Community website is not address it at all. So it goes into the meme more. But we know it's official because they've got all the legal text here. But they're doing it like it's not really real. They're embracing the memes. They're embracing the memes. That's what they're doing. It's just one big joke at this moment in time. Look, if you go to the Horus Heresy, yeah, it's not even on there. It's not even on there. It's just some AOS bollocks. Vulcan in plastic would be an amazing side release. Mate, I've heard that potentially they are going to release some more plastic models for Primarchs. Sorry, not plastic. I shouldn't have said plastic. Resin. Sorry, my bad. Hang on now. Wait, hang on. Roll it back. Whoa. I got resin and plastic mixed up. More resin Primarchs. Different sculpts. Different poses. No one clip this. No one clip it and send it to Reddit. Uh-oh. I need to win Member Monday for an Asta Crone model. Not available in the US. Who? Locke? Never heard of him. Right? On another subject, by the way. Just to let people know.
If they're embracing the memes, maybe it's time I approached Big Kev Roundtree to see if he wants to come onto our podcast.
Mate, speaking of podcasts, right? Bob, he keeps calling it ours. I have no idea where he's getting it from, Bob. Right? 10 members and we get rid of Daka from the podcast. The Black Library author who I messaged is over the moon and can't wait to come on the podcast. So I will be having authors who have wrote the lore come on the podcast, and I'm going to ask them some hard-hitting questions. Question number 1. This Warhammer TV show, deep end. What would you like it to be? And why? Right into the deep end, right? We're not going with who's your name, right? What have you done? No. Everyone knows who you are and what you've done. What do you want? Right? Here we go. What's the podcast channel? Mate, I'm gonna put it on here. I'm gonna put it on this channel. Question 1, do you like Greg's? You should know better than to trust this scammer. He will always take 50 members over you. This is true. Right, how about this? 50 members and chat decides if Daka is the co-host of the podcast. Has Graham heard the Blacklist story? Mate, he's about to know it, right? He's gonna be like, wait, what? Am I supposed to be here with you? Imagine Rogo Dawn comes back as a Crusader and joins about Templars. Mate, that's what's going to happen. Luton's wrong. Luton's wrong.
The heretics will burn.
Luton is wrong.
If Grimner is here, then likely no Russ. If no Russ, then who?
Logan Grimner. Mate, if you don't get Russ, then you're sticking with Logan Grimner. I do believe that they will bring back Russ at one point. I don't think it's going to be this edition. A lot of people still have hopes this edition. It's not going to be this edition. To be fair with you, mate, I think it makes the most sense to bring him back in a business sense with a Space Wolf refresh. But we've had that now, and they've not brought him back.
Engaged.
So
our strength grows.
I don't think it's going to be Lehman Russ next for the Loyalist Primarch, because I think we would have had him. So who's it going to be then? I think it's going to be one of the left fielders. I think it's going to be like Vulcan, Jakatai Khan, or Korax. I think it's going to be someone who we don't expect, that doesn't really have a range to refresh it with. Imperial Inquisitor Mordecai, mate, thank you for the vindication. Every gift is a vindication tonight. It means you honor the stream. And I've put you down 5 times, mate, for the giveaway. Thank you so much. You keep teasing us with 40k salamanders. Mate, what more do you want me to say, Kevo? Right? I've heard it's Vulcan Hestan. I've heard it's a brand new model, and it's going to look cool. Fire, salamanders, flames, Vulcan, scales, dragons, volcanoes. Let's go. Right? Let's go for Nocturne. Hard. What is the next box set after Ravener's Servitors for Kill Team? Sure, Eric, I'll just reveal that right now just for you. I'll just say that for a grey name. No problem. Who's that one no one likes and forgot? Manus coming back as a flying head. Ferris Manus? Who? No, mate, no way. No one cares about him. Mate, no one cares about Iron.
Yeah, they'll bring back an actually cool Primarch.
Mate, they could do. But to be fair, look, I thought the Lion was a cool Primarch, but they made him bald. And I don't think Primarch should go bald. Valrak, are you a friend with Den of Nerds? I am, mate. I'm going to be doing a podcast with him. And, actually, should I even talk about this? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about it. Maybe I should be talking about it. Fuck it, I'll talk about it. Yeah, Den of Fury and Nerd of the Rings are doing a podcast, and they want to invite me on as one of their guests. So I'm going on there, right? The biggest lore guy in Warhammer, because unlike Luton, I believe the lore should be real, where Luton believes it's fake. So yeah, we're all getting together. Avengers Assemble. No Daka either, which is great. Sarah said the lion has a ponytail. Get me on your podcast, talk about fisting cows. JB, I don't know about you delivering fucking cows, okay? Trying to get someone else blacklisted? Well. Welcome, everyone. Do they need me to come on for them?
Do they need me to come on and co-host for them?
Daka, no one wants you on any of their podcasts, mate, okay? No, mate, no one can understand that thick Oldham accent. No, Gangway. No, Rockydale. The fucking nerve. How would you personally write Rogal Dawn's return? Mate, that's a good question. I would have had him imprisoned in somewhere, and he escapes somehow. Somehow Dawn returns. He comes back to the Imperium, kind of broken, angry, furious. He takes his anger out upon the stars themselves. Dawn, the Black Prince, unleashed upon the stars, the Templars in tow. Together we crusade. The Emperor's dream still exists. Here we go. Here we go. Becomes Rogal Khorne. God damn it. No, wait. No heresy Khorne. Right? No heresy Rogal Dawn. No heresy. I thought he was a jellied eel eating Cockney. No, mate. Daka's from the north. Dawn, the next great heretic. Horus 2.0. Again, can only copy a better brother. Get out. Thanks for the stream today, Val. Need the banter and distraction. Hold, mate. Always. We're always here to talk and have a laugh. The Bard, Barian, mate, thanks for becoming a member of the channel. Massively appreciate that. Thank you so much. By the way, anyone who's a green name, anyone who's gifted a membership, I have to keep saying this because people don't turn up and you're missing out. Every Monday, we're giving away box sets. So make sure you're here this Monday. It's green names only. We get the greys out of chat. They're not welcome, right? We spit on them. We look down and we spit on them. But you greys, you're blessed. Dawn becomes Perturabo. I turn up. I'm just not welcome. I'm sorry, Kenneth, mate. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Monday. All the Mondays. Dawn gets rescued from his prison by the other Alpha Legion twin. Mate, it could happen.
Our strength grows.
I really do think that's what they should do. They should put Dawn in prison and he's held captive by one of the Alpha Legion brothers. Mate, I really do think that. Elias Tanner, mate, thank you so much for the massive 5, brother. You're an absolute legend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you so much, mate. Sloth, mate, how you doing? Mate, not like Madman Dawn, but Furious Dawn. Dawn, mad at what the Imperiums become, and just wants to crusade. You're making fun of accents, Mr. North? No, I'm just making fun of everyone else's accent. Alright? Giant sword, pathetic arm, cannon hidden inside 2. Angry to die, mate. Let's go. Mate, Dawn of War. There we go. No, the third head is the Trajan in the infinite displays. Will Dawn be an old man like the lion?
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
He was already an old man.
You will be happy. I decided
here we
my
go.
next army and terrain I build will be Reclaimers of Dorn based. I found a cool Rogel Dorn and Imperial Fist file. Together with your many I got, I am all set.
Rue, as the creator, as the founder of the Reclaimers of Dawn, I am banning you from ever touching and painting that force. I own the rights to it. You're not allowed to do it. I'll sue you. Okay? I will take you to court, sir. You do not deserve to bask in their glory. Thanks for spitting on me, you deserve it. Dawn will be bald. I live near Heaton Park. I am back. I back the Oldham Hate.
I
Mate,
live near
live near me
Heaton
then.
Park. I back the Oldham Hate.
I live near Heaton Park as well. Look at this. Doxrak. We're doxing each other live on stream. Well, well, well. I was in Heaton Park the other day and having a little walk. If you see me, don't come over to me, okay? Unless you give 10 memberships, then you can come over to me. Are we still allowed to laugh at
My
Arsenal, mate?
Chaos
All
Army
day.
will be perfect on all those
All
dead
day.
fist bodies, including Val. The Dorn will be a nice statue on top of a sarcophagus. Thanks for inspiring me and providing such a nice stopper.
Mate, get out. Get out of my chat right now. Has to be painted like Philip Schofield to be a little accurate, I swear to God, Dick. Wait a minute, where's Daka? Mate, Daka's in chat. He's like a turd floating around somewhere, right? He's always around waiting. He's always around waiting. Give memberships in person, dragging strangers to Val. Do you think Dawn will respect the idea of the Emperor becoming a god, becoming more open with religion? Or no, listen, right? Dawn won't stand for that. Dawn, mate, right? Dawn has morals. He has his oath to the Emperor. Gilliman is just playing the Game of Thrones at the moment. This Daka stream is a little thin on the Daka. Dawn followers call people a turd, the Iron. Listen, that law doesn't count. Right? What's this guy doing?
Requisitions arrive. The heretics
What's this guy? I swear to God, JB, get out of chat.
I hear you were in Eaton Park looking in glory holes again.
Guys, all I can say is sorry for this guy. I really can, right? I really, really can.
Requisitions
But
arrive.
apart from that, boys,
The heretics will burn.
Dorn has nothing. He is dead.
we have nothing. That's it. We've got the hearsay. We've got the hearsay. How's Reddit handling this? Should we go over to Reddit and see how they're handling it? Reddit, Horus Heresy. Let's go to the Horus Heresy Reddit community. We'll do it live. There's 206 comments. This should be fun. Right? This should be fun. It says here, I'd absolutely love it if all the work they put into it, it was just a psyop, no new edition, just one page FAQ. That would certainly please us all here. I can count less than 3 fingers the amount of... do you know, right? I don't... Right. Again, I'm not really in the Horus Heresy... not really in the Horus Heresy community, but I'm seeing that the Horus Heresy community don't want a new edition. They don't want it. And do you know what? Rightly so, because I do believe this 3-year slop of getting the codexes out, getting a campaign out, and then you restart it all over again. I do think that is kind of shite. Like, release boxes every 3 years. Mate, I'm all for that because there's new models. But in some cases, you know, the rules really change. I don't think they're going to change that much this edition. Right? Oh, yeah, that should say it here. Free, it's one of the specialist games, certainly a decision. Yeah, mate, because Kill Team does it now. Right? So you speak for the Horus Heresy players now. This is the Valrak Heresy now. Reddit's the worst place to go for heresy stuff, is it? Mate, I don't know where to go, to be fair with you. I don't know where to go. There's a website. There is a website. Damn, they're actually trolling YouTubers whose name starts with V. Oh, look at this guy. He's dropping me. Not enough foil in the video. The foil never lies. Say the line. We had a big preview show on the 18th last year, so it should be around this time of the month. Well, well, well. They can't help it, can they? The Redditors can't help it. Why are they calling me V? I'm not fucking Voldemort. You can say my name, right? We only use Reddit to slander Val. Valrak is Reddit famous for. He has quit 40k before everything. Go get out, Luke. Mate, do you know what, mate? They should have... Right. This guy's right. They should have released this on April the 1st. Right? They should have released it on April the 1st. Now, that would have been absolute banter. That would have been way more... Wait, is it real? Is it real? Do dark mode, not doing a bit. This is 100% legit Warhammer website. But it is. Man, again, I thought it was fake. Is some free? At least Heresy Thursday is back. The monkey paw curled. Mate, yeah. Meeting with release date, reveal show, red herring. You need to start treating April like she is the first. Wait, what's this guy saying? I hear if you say Valrak 3 times in a mirror, he appears and steals your wallet. Not only that, right? Your heart as well. They need to give it another 2 years with all the codexes out. Yeah, they won't do that, mate. I see my Reddit post was deleted. What, mate? What was your Reddit post? What was your Reddit post? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's been fun, though. It's been a day. It's been an emotional day. I'm happy. I'm excited. Horus Heresy 3rd Edition announced. And we're going from there. Bring back the 5-6 year cycles each edition. They won't, though. Mate, they won't do that. Mate, there's too much money in it now. I was joking around about you being a GW plant. Mate, the thing is, right, Stuko, mate, I find that shit hilarious. But people actually do think that. There's people out there that really do think that. But, you know, I can't really take offense at it. Because I've seen the majority of people that play in the Warhammer community. So, you know. I'm like, oh, okay. Alright, yeah. I get it. I get it. No problem. What have I missed? Everything. Everything you've missed, Filthy Green Name. You missed Arsenal getting bantered last night. I've heard it from people at Tony's. It's funny. Mate, that is proper mad. Right? That is proper mad. It's insane. If you sit down and you think about it, you think to yourself, well, I've done this. That's insane. People actually think this. It's real. They think this. It's not a joke. They think it. Which, again, is more funny and insane. I wear the Fist shirt and the talk always turns to you. Does it? How does it turn to me, Bob? Right? How can you support this guy? All he does is milk his channel for memberships. Dave, thanks for the membership. I put you down 5 times. I like the Horus Heresy models for kit bashing potential, but 40k is always my jam. Serious question now in chat. Serious question. Who here in chat is going to buy Horus Heresy 3rd Edition? Do you know what, right? Hang on. Don't answer that. I'm going to put a poll. Start a poll. Will you buy Horus Heresy 3rd Edition? Let's see what the poll says. Let's see what the poll says. Let's see. We'll keep it up for a bit. If the price is right. I think the price is definitely going to go up from the other Horus Heresy edition. It'll buy the models if they get 40k rules. Ryan, do you really think, brother, that they're going to make Saturnine 40k rules? Because what I was hearing about, the reason why most of the stuff went to Legends in 40k is because they were just sick of 30k products coming to 40k. So they basically just neutered them all. So I personally think we won't get 40k rules for him. It doesn't mean that you can't, you know, play him in 40k, like put the Saturn Dreadnought as like a Redemptor Dreadnought or something, or kit bash it. Do you know what I mean? You need a maybe, no maybe, right? This is a yes or no show, Harkins. Dreadnoughts are dreadnoughts. Troops, match the base sizes and keep it moving. But the law supports 30k units. That's what pisses me off. Mate, it does. This is, mate, it's down to the tournament players. They're taking our 40k game away. Look at you doing polls and getting interviews. Actually becoming a real content creator. Look at me, Brian. I've made it. 212 votes. And 40% says yes. 60% says no. Interesting. Will buy models for kit bashing, but probably won't ever play Horus Heresy. Haven't played Horus Heresy yet. Don't plan on starting now. Now, I know some Horus Heresy people will get mad when I mention this. And I'm saying I'm not saying I support this. I'm just passing on the feedback that I've get. Because guess what, right? There's a lot of people that send me a lot of messages because of what I do and where I am in the community and stuff like that. And the amount of messages that I get saying, hey, Valrak, have you heard about Horus Heresy getting the rule set like we have now? I'm like, no, mate, I don't think they'll ever get that because it's like, it's a game based on like 7th edition and around that. They're like, oh, that sucks because, you know, I'd rather have it where it is now kind of thing. That's, mate, that's the responses I'm getting.
Requisitions arrive.
But of course, if you do that, then the fucking Horus Heresy community would be in an uproar.
Why would I buy a box for a dead game?
Oh, here we go. Thanks, David, for the super chat, mate. I appreciate you. Mate, the cinematics are cool. Mate, that's another thing. Are we going to get a cinematic? Right. I think... I actually want to do a video on this ranting. It's not really a rant. Do you get a lot of saying thank you for your service? Mate, a lot, Luke, right? When I put my Acadian medal on with a purple heart, a lot of respect. You won't understand, Luke, right? I get to march past the cenotaph and stuff. I think the game should go back to being like a hybrid of what we've got now, and maybe like plus 7th edition. So I think there should be scattered dice brought back into the game. I think templates should be brought back into the game as well. You know, like little things like that. Maybe arcs of tanks brought back in. I would argue don't do like front armor, rear armor, side armor. That can get a little bit complicated. But, you know, deep striking in with some scatter dice. I never liked it in the beginning. I never liked it. But I do think it has a sense of theme into it. Right? Hello from Paris. Sorry, I will not buy V3 or Heresy of Horus. I prefer Warhammer 40k. Well, mate, that's you then. There we go. Pivoting. Mate, yeah. Pivoting, throw that out the window. Different armor facings is better. Mate, Legio, I get it. But it can be a little frustrating and a little just weird. Initiative, I wouldn't bring that over. I'm not a fan of that. Okay? Again, mate, well, I'm saying like a hybrid, a mixed hybrid of certain things. Certain things that I like, that I would like them to bring back. Do they still have ramming in 30k like they did in 40k 7th edition? I think they do. I'll tell you who does have ramming. Bolt action. In bolt action, you can ram your tank into a building and bring the building down. It's very cool. That's if, you know, you don't put a HE shell in there and blow the building up already. Scatter just caused too many issues for people I play against. I get that. I get that. Maybe not scatter dice, but all right. Let's say let's leave scatter dice out, but bring back templates. How about that? Are we all happy with templates? Templates are cool. I thought templates were very, very cool. Get rid of leadership and battle shock, says Dako. How about Rogo Dawn Cinematic for the 3rd edition? I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it all night long. Hell yes to templates. Pro tip, add a Jenga tower and make people do pulls for doing epic risk narrative shit. Wait, what's this? If I ever got into another TTG, it would be Bolt Gun. No other game seems appeal to me outside of 40k. Mate, Bolt Gun's really, really cool. I massively recommend it. Massively. Mate, they've just launched their brand new edition and they're updating all their armies this edition. So there's a bunch of things in there. Do you know what game I would like? A Crusade era game. Not 40k Crusades, but like, back in the day Crusades. I want knights. I want like knightly knights on horses and shit. I'm going to start looking into that. Bring back relevant stories. Mate, this is the thing I miss the most. Who posted today on Twitter? Marius Gage, who sometimes jumps into this chat sometimes. He posted today some of the old, like, how the old lore looked in like previous codexes. I'm going back to like 3rd, 4th, 5th and stuff. And my biggest take from all of that, and I've ranted on this before, is how shit.
Remove dice and play rock, paper, scissors.
Look, mate, I think you get too confused with that. How much of a backward step they've gone into with showing off the lore. Like, the modern day codexes these days, it's bollocks. It's all bollocks. It's just, there's nothing new in there. There's nothing inspirational anymore. It's a couple of pieces of artwork that they copy and paste over, and text that they copy and paste over. Sometimes wrongly, when they've already rewrote it in other stories. It's like there's no effort put into the lore anymore in these codexes. Mate, sadly, Tallahassee, Luke is here. Right, yeah. When I get tabletop videos, mate, soon. I actually want to get Daka around soon, because I want to do a night battle against Daka. Right? I believe there's a War on the Roses game, is there?
I believe there's a War of the Roses game.
So I can beat Luke legit on the tabletop again. That's modern day GW. Mate, it is Vulcan. It is. But mate, I will fight that corner because I miss the days. Like, I'm not even going back that much. Mate, I'm talking 8th edition here, right? 8th edition, yes, the Great Rift, and there was that big explosion of brand new lore. But the codexes they were bringing out, there was little blurbs of text about new battlefields, new narratives, new characters being introduced. Like, some of the characters didn't survive, but they had like an epic story in these little blurbs of text. You don't get any of that anymore. You don't get any of that. I'm like, why? Because this is the kind of shit that inspires people to collect these armies and build regiments and forces around these characters. I literally don't understand. And the border art, I can't remember the border art, to be fair with you. Member berries deployed, patience friends. GW have low attention span and moved on. Yeah, it's a shame. What it is, mate, it's the 3-year cycle of in, out, shake it all about. I'm sure that is a massive play into it. It's really strange because they could make a lot of money making good stuff. Mate, they could make so much money. So much money. Are people going to like the Saturnine Dreads? He said that plural. Is he more than 2? More than 1? I have no idea. I guess it's going to be different weapon loadouts, right?
Vindicate D's nuts.
I swear to God, this guy. Mate, I hope Beyond goes, right? Just for you, Beyond. I hope he goes. I hope they put him to sleep forever. Just to see your face. I love you. Hey, all, have you missed, mate? We've just been talking about the new Horus Heresy stuff that they've confirmed. Matthew, did you check the link? It's on DM, mate. Matthew, I may have. Mate, send it me again. Mate, there's so much DMs I get. Space Marines need a new founding, inject new lore into the universe. Thing is, I don't need a 3-year rules change. How about money? Do they make selling rule books? Mate, do you know what? You're bang on right. How about every 3 years, right? Let's do a test. Let's keep the rules for 5 years. At least. And just, every 3 years, just release a brand new box set. That is a narrative. Right? Davos, send me a message on Discord.
The heretics will burn.
Send me a message on Discord.
If Bjorn dies, Dorn dies. Middle finger emoji. Smiley face
I started
emoji.
to process them already. But Davos, for yours, mate, but you are only going to get half back because you deserve this. White Smoke, we have a new Horus Heresy edition. There we go, mate.
So you want Bjorn to join Dorn in the dead pile?
So you want Bjorn to join Dawn in the dead pile? Brew, don't start. If Bjorn dies, Dawn dies. AOS is a dead game officially. Well, mate, Warcry's gone now. Apparently, Warcry has gone the way of the dodo. Has anyone been watching this unfolding?
Our strength grows.
Entro, mate. Thanks for coming back as a member. I massively appreciate you. Thank you so much, bro. Really, mate, you don't know how much that means. Thank you so much. Mate, please, please, please come here on Monday for the big giveaway. Attaching characters to regiments is how AOS works. Sounds like you've been playing AOS. Wait, I've been playing AOS? Wait, hang on now. Mate, yeah, so Warcry's got... Mate, this is what I'm scared of. We're getting into these type of games. Like Kill Team, Aeronautica, Titanicus, Legion Imperialis. Mate, boarding actions. Mate, I'll hold my hands up now. I love boarding actions. I think it's the best 40k game. Hands down. Yes, I'm a little bit biased because I prefer more, melee / infantry-based games. But I really think that may go the way of the dodo in 11th edition. I'm like, are they going to update it? Will they do this? If they've done it to Warcry, then what about fucking boarding actions? What's the longest edition previously? Mate, do you know what? I have no idea.
Requisitions arrived. The heretics will burn.
No idea. Can anyone help me out in chat?
Imagine they make a Centurion-like suit for Box Dreads to upgrade them. It will never happen, but that would be neat.
Well, the thing is, Beyond, right? If I'm not mistaken, the way Dreadnoughts works, it's just the coffin inside of it. So they can make a new Dreadnought and put them inside of that. So why not? Where I buy Warhammer AOS is still pretty big. Where's that, Mike? Boarding action will last longer than the old world. Probably Road Trader. They put ECBA rules in White Dwarf. It's dead. Horus Heresy 1 was 10 years long with multiple boxes and black books. Yeah, mate. That was the day, though, weren't it? Remember that when Angron was first announced and everyone was going fucking wild? Those black books were some of the best lore I've ever read. Sarcophagus. Yeah, sorry, I can't say it. My head. In the States, PA. Wait, where's PA? First edition was 8 year-ish, but it had 0.5 books and 5 years after that. Maybe they'll kill Beyond the law, mate. They're not going to kill Beyond. They are not going to kill Beyond, ladies and gentlemen. Right? They're not going to do it. Do not worry. Do not worry. Do you think the so-called Saturnine Dreadnought will look like a Leviathan in any way? Ironclad Leviathan? Mate, I have no idea, Nihilus, how it's got to look. I have no idea. All I've heard, thick shoulders, thick chest. That's the description I've heard. Thick. He's a thick boy. Thick. Thicker than a Leviathan. I guess we'll have to just wait and see. How thick is truly thick? Blink twice if you see the model. But I'm always blinking. Wait, hang on now. PA is Pennsylvania, but my friends in NJ only play AOS. Mate, I do think AOS has a big following. But I don't think it's as big as following as it should have.
The heretics will burn.
Yeah.
Primaris Dreadnought Faction Sprue?
Is that you asking a question, or do you want that to happen? I'm confused, Bob. The thickest boy to ever be thick. New leak on CMV. Oh, here we go. Let me check it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we ready? It's my preview show now. It's my preview show now. The hype is real. Thick rack is coming. You have to check in. I've heard that everyone who buys a set of dice on the Valrak website gets a free STL. A thick rack. That's what I've heard. If you buy a set of dice, you get a free STL Valrak model. Then again, it may be an STD. Make sure you wash your hands when you get the dice. A free STL from Valrak? No, mate, a free STD. Why am I buying the dice? You fucking owe me. I owe you nothing, Matthew, right? He'll wash him in the toilet. He gave me that last night. Somebody send me their addresses so I can accidentally send you one. Krug, Davos says he never got his refund on his email. Davos, are you still in chat? God damn it, Davos. Where do you put those dice? You can put them in anywhere you want, mate. Can we buy physical? Maybe. I can send that on Insta. That's a fake Black Templar model a guy makes for STLs. Who do you think you made it from? GW League would like to know your location. Mate, listen, I'm not selling it. I'm giving it away. What you want about? What you want about? Asmongold fall from his roof. He's trying to be like me. I hope Horus Heresy 3 isn't too different from the second Horus Heresy. I'd buy so many toilet dice if I could. Mate, toilet dice are out of stock. Is it time to buy more toilet dice? Is it time to buy more toilet dice? Shoot me a DM, yeah, shoot me a DM, Davos. I'll send it to Krug. Make more. Ragnar Ball, mate, thanks for the gifted membership.
West Wall protocol engaged.
I appreciate
Our
it.
strength grows.
What a legend. What a legend. Make new dice. I want to sell the dice I've already got first. I'm not buying more when there's more in stock. You said get scam dice. No one bought them. I'm broke. I'm broke. Buy the scam dice. Exclamation mark merch in chat and buy the scam dice. You should sell some loaded scam dice. First time ever Val accepts a DM from Davos. Always. Right? Man, I can't. This guy. Valrak has increased walks on the mat, made significant improvements to your quality of life, like better sleep, easy to do stuff. Mate, I don't really sleep that much anyway, to be fair with you. Maltese cross dice are the best, mate. I told you they are. They're absolutely the best. I told you mate, they would be. Get Valrak dice at Wargame Portal. Oh, no, buy these ones first. Pretender. So you've been scammed by your own scam dice. I've been scammed by my own scam dice. That's what's happened. They've double scammed me. All the scams. All the scams. Will Horus Heresy 3rd Edition have extra sprues and decals to customize for different chapters? I doubt we'll have sprues. I think it'll have decals, yeah. But I doubt like it's going to have Imperial Fist sprues. Imperial Fist shoulder pads, Ultramarine shoulder pads. It'll just be a plain shoulder pad that you can put whatever decal you want on it, mate. You must be very proud. I am very proud. I'm very, very proud. Very proud. Very, very proud. Right. On that note, I'm going. It is nearly 9:15. It's 9:15 and I'm off. It's been fun. It's been emotional. Right? But I'm going. Hell let loose. I should really film a video for tomorrow. I should really film a video for tomorrow. Alright, one game. One game I see in Discord. Hell let loose, let's go. Right? One game. One game. See you in a second. I love you all. Much love. Good night.